Hi. Welcome to Myers ASMR. How are you? Relax. Relax. Hey, did you know that your emotion in the moment is literally letting you know what pathway you're on? Yeah, your emotion in the moment is literally letting you know what pathway you're on. Well, I have a good emotion right now because I'm on this pathway of this mango chili sauce salad that I picked up from Trader Joe's. And it's one of those complete salads that come in a bag and you just mix it all up. So let's see what it tastes like because I really don't know. Smells pretty good though. It's Thai based and I absolutely love some Thai food. It's so good. I love when salads have a lot of interesting things going on. Different textures. I mean, there's sunflower seeds in here. Yes, I hand painted this jacket. I did it a few years ago. I see myself as bohemian. Sure, I could dress straight laced. Lord knows. I know how to do it. But why? Why? When you can be original and wild and free, right? You like this wig? I made it. No, I didn't twist all of this. These came like this in a pack. And I just hooked them into the crochet cap. That's how it comes. I ordered a few of these from Amazon because I couldn't find this particular cap in the beauty supply stores around me, so they were like $6 a piece. You know, those packs. I guess they think that can feed a family. That's just one serving for me. I'm talking about those salad packs. I mean, the salad kits. I didn't want to get too outrageous with the paint. I mean, I've never been a painter, so just did a little bit. Just a few touches. And I love the texture. Because the fabric paint, you know, it can be thick. I went to the thrift store and got a few things. My boyfriend thought I ruined a perfectly good Pendleton 100% wool blazer, which you can't even find anymore. Today it would probably cost you like $500 for that thing. And I found one at the thrift store for like, I don't know, probably less than $20 and just threw some paint on it. And I think it's so cool. I should wear it for you next time. That was good. I like it better when I'm actually hungry when I do these videos. Makes the food more enjoyable. The videos more enjoyable. I have to discipline myself to eat like to be regimented about when I eat instead of just eating whenever I feel like it. So that's probably the biggest challenge, like eating at particular times and forcing myself to wait until I get truly hungry. So I just love tea. That's the main thing I drink. I don't drink soda or fruit punch or fruit juices. It's just tea. And when I go out to eat and they ask me what I want to drink, it's just water. A glass of water. I'm serious. I mean, I do have my coffee at work. Usually have a cup a day at work. I do love the boba, which some of them are not real tea. It's like a powdered, sugary thing. But the actual brewed tea tastes the best with the boba. You can really taste the real tea. I think Kung Fu Tea makes theirs that way with actual tea bags. And they have a whole lot of great flavors. Now I feel like going there. Not today though. Just has a squirt of honey in it. And like half a squeeze of a lemon. And a splash of apple cider vinegar. Hey, it's that time in the video when we focus on getting better and better every day in every way with the help of this How to Develop a Winning Personality book. So let's see where we are. This chapter is called Boy Meets Girl. Not long ago, there was a television discussion group composed of about 6 of the most beautiful women in the United States. They were all talented as well, and quite successful in their respective fields. Do you know what several of them considered a major problem in their lives? You guessed it, dating. Said one, in effect, I believe men are afraid to ask me out because they think I would refuse an invitation. They think I'm too beautiful and famous and popular either to be free of an evening or if free to bother with the likes of them. As a result, I have very few dates and I often have to initiate the ones I do have. The same thing may be true in a more modest way in your own circle of acquaintances. The very fact that you consider yourself good enough to ask for a date gives you sufficient stature to have your invitation considered respectfully by the most desirable person you know. Naturally, self-esteem must be backed up by merit, and the purpose of all we have discussed and have still to discuss is the development of a meritorious personality. It is not enough merely to say, I am a worthwhile person. You have to believe it, and you can believe it if you take the trouble to develop your talents and your manner and your attitudes to the limit of your ability. You and most other people have potential, but potential is inadequate if it is dormant. If you have made the most of yourself, however modestly you may view yourself, you will have self-esteem. Add a bit of nerve and you've got it made. For our purposes, it is sufficient to point out for emphasis the fact that in the matter of making dates, it is a man's world, while in the matter of living them, the woman has the upper hand. Since it is better to have no date at all than to have an unsuccessful one, the advantage overall is weighted in the woman's favor, though it must be confessed that not many teenage girls would agree with this point of view. Yeah, seriously, I mean, people weren't knocking down my door when I was a teen anyways. In our society, the male of the species has a free hand in the making of dates. He can invite a female to a movie, to a lecture, to a concert, or even to nothing at all, to a walk or a talk, so to speak. The road is not quite so smooth for the female. The girl would call a boy with whom she has never been out and say, do you want to go to the movies with me Saturday night? Would usually be considered aggressive. She might be branded a boy chaser. It isn't fair, it doesn't make sense, but that's the way it is in our part of the world. Yeah, seriously, I wish somebody had really pointed this out to me a long time ago, because I used to make pretty much all the moves with guys, and of course nothing really lasted or turned out to be substantial in my later years. Yeah. On the other hand, it is quite acceptable for her to invite a boy to a pre-planned group activity such as a prom, a party, or a club boat ride, or a picnic. Her success in living such a date will decide whether there will be future dates with him and whether, after the first time, there need be a group activity to make it legal. It may be added parenthetically that a resourceful female can always manage to find a group activity to which to invite a male to whom she is attracted, thus in some measure equalizing the status of the sexes, even in this phase of dating. As the father of daughters, I am aware of the fact that a magic formula for making dates would be much more satisfactory than anything that has been written above. Unfortunately, magic formulas went out with dragons and fairy godmothers. We live in an age of the computer which, despite its great speed of operation, deals only with the natural and eschews the supernatural. Fortunately, as any father knows, the computer accepts as real and natural the law of averages. If you have enough self-esteem to ask for a date and to try again and again, if you fail once or twice or 3 times or more, the law of averages will inevitably become effective, and a certain proportion of the girls or boys you invite will accept. If you are highly desirable, the proportion will be larger than it will be if you are merely average. But even if you are considerably below average, you cannot fail to meet with occasional success in overcoming the first hurdle to satisfactory dating: getting the date. Again, I would ask you to look at some of the boys and girls who have dates and see whether this is not so. Okay, well, this is a good place to leave off. Thankfully, it's been many years since I had to be worried about getting a date with somebody. It can be anxiety ridden. I mean, it's also exciting, especially getting to know a new person. I mean, how do women and girls want to be approached? I don't know. I guess, well, see, it's hard when you just see somebody in public and you don't know them. So, I mean, people come up with these liners. Hey, baby, how you doing? You looking good? I mean, what are you supposed to say to a stranger that you just see it? You have to get their attention in the moment. Otherwise, the moment, they're gone, Hey, can I get your number? That's what guys used to do when I was growing up. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I'd be like, hell no, I don't even know you. Is that how you talk to somebody? I think just being natural, showing interest in the person for who she is as a person, not just because she's hot, she looks good, and you're just anxious and eager to see her naked. Try to not let her see that you're so eager for that part. It really matters that she feels like you like her as a person, not just as this figure that you want to have sex with, basically, because if she's young and hot, attractive, sexy, whatever, what have you, everywhere she turns, she's got guys oogling her, drooling, acting stupid, bumping into walls, falling down on the street, crossing streets, trying to get next to her. It can be really tiring. It's hard to go anywhere for a young woman, but a young, hot woman, it's just even, some people don't. That's probably why, honestly, in regular society, you probably don't even see, truly hot girls just out and about, not in numbers, because it's too much. It's too much anxiety. It's just too much. Too much attention, and then the wrong kind of attention. People acting outrageous and outlandish. And it's quite frightening the lengths people will go to get next to a beautiful woman and to catch her attention. And then, the constant stares, and then just the ferocious, violent jealousy of other women. It can really, really be too much. So, my suggestion really, what works for me is to get to know me first on a platonic level, as a friend, just to show genuine interest. You don't have to, because see, the thing is, if you try too hard, you're trying too hard to be funny, make her laugh and all of that, excuse me, just relax and be natural, be real. Find out what she's interested in and strike up a conversation. I mean, if you don't have conversational skills, you can develop them. You know, especially if you know something about somebody, you can find out something about that topic and discuss it with her. But don't pretend that you're passionate about that topic if you're not. Just discuss it with her. Ask her more about it. Let her tell you about that thing, that topic. Yeah, that's the best I can tell you. Get to know somebody over time, and it shouldn't take that long before, the timing is right to ask for a date. Oh boy, yeah. It's a bit much. I know. I don't know if it gets easier as you get older, thankfully. I've had my mate since I was in my 40s. So, in my 50s now. I don't know what I would do, where I would go. Well, I don't know. I guess now we have these dating sites, Match.com and all of that. I don't know. Just pray on it. Hey, you know what? If you want to collaborate on each other's social medias, let's talk about it. I'm interested in that kind of thing. I'm also interested if you have products or services that you want me to review and talk about on my channel. Let me know. So remember that your emotion in the moment is literally letting you know what pathway you're on. Your emotion in the moment is literally letting you know what pathway you're on. Hey, if you like what I'm doing here, like and subscribe, donate to the channel. Catch me in the next video, and may you find lasting happiness. Bye.